5 days, 5 faves, part 2, day 2. The second deck is this beautiful the Sylvankind Oracle. And it's not a favorite because it's almost my name in there. No, I love it for all the good reasons. Greg White is a very talented artist. He created the Wilder Woven Tarot that looks like that. I have this little bag. I'm just going to show it to you because I think it's a lovely, lovely tarot deck. The backs, oops, the fronts. Oh yeah, those are the extra cards that I find. You know, at the beginning of my tarot journey, I used to shuffle all the cards. 3 lovers cards, shuffle them all in it. And the extra cards also. But I don't know, I feel like the more I fall in love with the system, the tarot system, the more I like it intact. But there are pretty cards and, you know, I might decide to shuffle them in the deck eventually. But anyway, so it's the deck that looks like that, you know. You have probably seen it. You probably have seen it on TarotTube. It's a lovely deck. It's an animal deck. It's beautiful, lovely, gentle, kind, and it has all the beautiful qualities, but it's not the one deck I want to talk about. I want to talk about his oracle. Greg White is a Canadian, so it's a lovely fellow Canadian. So yeah, this is an important information if you are thinking of purchasing this deck, because it's going to be shipping from Canada. This deck here, it's beautiful oracle, and it's an oracle that I have to remind myself to take this out anytime I fall in the habit of not being my best self, and the habit of being angry, stressed out, because this is a beautiful, soft deck that reminds me of the importance of kindness. This is the exact opposite of the deck I showed yesterday, the Dirty Offerings. Not because Dirty Offerings is about being mad, not at all, but it's a very aggressive oracle. This is the exact opposite. It's soft and kind and beautiful, and the artwork also blow my mind. Here inside the box, I want to show it because, you know, inside boxes, we often have a very generic positive sentence like "Don't turn the light inside of you," or, you know, a positive sentence. Here, it's a question. It's what does kindness looks like? And I think it's a typo. I think we should read what kindness look like with an exclamation point, because it looks like this. Kindness looks like this. Beautiful, beautiful thing. These are the backs. And this deck is divided by, it has a system. It's divided in 8 suits, and we're gonna go through it. The deck comes with this beautiful big book here. It comes with it, so it doesn't fit in the box. It's shipped together, but it's not wrapped in it. There's no big box with all of the things inside. It's this box and this books, separate but sold together. So if you buy the oracle, you will have the book with it. Unlike the tarot, if you purchase the tarot, you'll have, I don't want to show it because you have to buy the deck, but you have this, this card with a QR code that send you to the PDF of the guidebook, and if you want the paper version, you have to buy it. This comes with the guidebook, and it's a beautiful guidebook too. I've read the entirety of this. Also, when I purchased it, I don't know if it's still the case, but when I purchased it, I received this beautiful bookmark. And I've read the entirety of this book. When I received it, I was so impressed by the art, by the heart behind this creation that I wanted to go. I went to a journey, one card every day, one card a day, in order. So every morning I was taking the card on the top, reading the entire entry in the guidebook, and meditate on it. And it was a beautiful journey, but it's really powerful to do this, but you don't have to. You can use it as any other oracle. Also, the other thing I want to say is, yes, it has a system, 8 suits. It's also about trees, and every card is a different tree. You have the information in the guidebook. But if you don't know anything about trees and you're not interested in it, if you don't care about the system, you don't have to use it. And if you don't want to walk around with a big guidebook, you just can use a deck. Like, you don't have to have any knowledge on the trees. You don't have to use the system, the system. You don't have to, you can just pull a card, and it's very, very basic, oracle energy, but it has a system on top of it, and it has the language of the trees on top of it. But you don't have it, those are layers. You don't have to use them at all. You can just pull a card, and if you're into it, you can read in the guidebook, but the artwork and the title is way enough for you to get amazing messages. So we're gonna go. Oh, I was hiding here. I was hiding the title. Shit, I should have looked at the viewfinder. Anyway, so yes, they are beautiful images. They are very sweet, loving, sometimes heartwarming, sometimes quite emotional. So it's beautiful art, and it's amazing. So for each cards, so you have different suits. You have one page to explain the suit. Then you have 2 pages for the cards, one with the illustrations, and one that has the title, keywords, and then an explanation about the tree, why the tree is relevant to this keyword, to this title, sorry, and then a message, an oracle message. And it's that for every single card. It's amazing. But I want to show you the cards. I'm gonna do a flip through, but I'm not gonna read anything from the guidebook. It's way too long and my English is not good enough. But I am gonna present to you the different suits. So red cards are the fruit suit. It's about emotions and relationship. We have passion, family, manipulation, safeguard, longing, tenderness, commitment, and presence. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. and moving. And I didn't mention it, but there is 8 cards for every suit. So 8 suits, 8 cards for each suit. 68 cards. Right? I'm pretty sure my maths are good here. Then we have the orange cards. This is the suit of blooms. It's about career and creativity, uncertainty, decision, adversity, inspiration, transformation, boundaries, connection, and guidance. The yellow suit is the suit of seeds. It's about material, wealth, and finances. And so we think about material, wealth, and finances, and the first card is gratitude. Love it. Independence, exchange, preparation, survival, sustainability, priorities, and offering. Next, we have the green cards. It's the suit of leaves, and it's about thinking and mental state. Focus, trust, rumination. That's a hard one for me. Redemption, distraction, clarity, confidence, and discernment. Next, we have the blue cards, which are the suit of branches, methods and communication, indication, curiosity, withdraw, self-expression, intuition, touch, voice, and listen. Next, we have the indigo cards, which are the suits of bark. It's about home and environment, haven. This is the box, by the way, and I think it suits the decks wonderfully. Tethered. This is a word that all non-English speakers will love to say. Acquisition, responsibility, release, wish, exploration, belonging. Then the violet cards, they are the suit of roots, and it's spirit and interconnection, delusion, attachment, aversion, insecurity, pride, balance, impermanence, and emptiness. The last suit is the brown cards, and they are the suit of trunks. It's about physical body and aging, growth, strain, protection, breathe, breath, breath. No E. Breath, not breathe. Breath, breathing breath. Another Clue reference. It's the same one. I love Clue. Nourishment, I'm sorry. Resistance, rest, and disintegration. So This breath card made me laugh because, well, because of Clue, of course, but because you have some cards here that kind of take the same idea, like there is an emptiness, a breath. So there are a few cards here that reminds me of a few cards of the Dirty Offerings, but it's so interesting because this is all about kindness and being soft and motherly, we can say. And Dirty Offerings is all about action and aggressivity, and it's vibrant. It's about vibrancy. And weirdly enough, just to think that gender is a social construct, this is the deck. The soft and kind deck is the one created by a man. Well, maybe I assume their gender. I shouldn't say that, but it's a male presenting person. And the Dirty Offering, which is very savage and aggressive, was created by a woman. So there you go. Do I have to say any other things? There is a lot. Also, there is a presentation of the system and the deck. But then at the end, there are a lot of interesting spread. So the personal tree, I did that one. This is the first one I did after I did the whole walkthrough day after day. So it's by suit. So you will pull one card by suit. So you don't shuffle the deck, all the deck together. You shuffle the suits. And you have that. And then you have Into the Woods, which would be a spread that, you shuffle the entire deck for that. And you have two more that I haven't tried, but they look very interesting too. So, you have a lot here. And yeah, I was just... Oh, I don't want to shuffle. I don't want to shuffle the... When the deck is separated by suit like this, I like to, separate the cards a little bit. So before I shuffle it, just so I feel like it has a good mix. This is something that I don't know. It's my personal mental anxiety. I don't know how to say this, but this is something I like to do. Just separate the suits, and then I'll be able to shuffle it, and it's great. So red, then all the rest are two reds here, rest. Okay. Great. And so, yeah, it is a lovely deck, and it is beautiful, positive messages, and it really is, how can I say this? It really is supporting, and it really is the kind of soft energy you really need when you feel anxious. But like I said, I really want to take the habit to take it out whenever I feel not my best self, So I'll just put a card for fun here. Okay, this one. And we have rumination. It's the one I stopped on because this is a terrible habit that I have to, rethink old stuff, old things that happen, and how I should have answered, and trying to make it better in my mind, even though I cannot change the outcome of what happened in the past. Just for fun, I said I shouldn't I said I shouldn't read because my English is not very good, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. The video is not too long, so I'm gonna try. Rumination, keywords: anguish, immobilized, repetition. This would go along with the spiral card in Lennon Smith deck. Featured tree, this is something I forgot to mention. We have the tree is mentioned on every card. This is hickory. Surrounded by a circle of red-caped mushroom, a wooden figure sits cross-legged on the forest floor. He looks downwards at a fallen chickadee lying still in his open palms. The air of this temperate woodland is steeping in regret. Oftentimes, our thoughts gravitate towards precious setbacks, mistakes, and failures. We may relive a past hurt, loss, or humiliation we experienced weeks, months, or years after the incident took place. Other times, a looming challenge or perceived threat will trigger a continuous and paralyzing cycle of anxious thinking. Although it's natural and healthy to spend time processing difficult emotions, at some point, repetitive, unproductive thought patterns become an additional layer of our suffering. This process is called rumination. If you're currently caught in such a loop, this card offers encouragement in breaking the thought cycle. I'm sorry, I said I don't want to badly represent the writing. It's beautiful writing and I can read it. It's just reading English out loud is difficult for me. One simple way this can be done is through focusing your attention on literally anything else. When the mind is left unattended, it often gravitates towards familiar, well-worn grooves. But if we direct our focus toward an alternate activity, particularly one that is novel, engaging, and challenging, we can distract our mind away from the repetitive thoughts it's accustomed to and begin forming a new groove. Okay, just one last paragraph. It may be helpful to examine the triggers that led to a bout of rumination. Do your thoughts ruminate when you're in a particular place? Do you ruminate after thinking of a past relationship or when spending time on social media? Some triggers are hard to avoid, while others are very much within our control. Despite its great strength and hardness, hickory wood is quite pliable. This tree reminds us that even when our thoughts appear unbending, we have the power to shape and redirect them. So yeah, there's always this relation he made with the specific tree of the card and the message of the oracle. And I'm sorry if I don't know if Greg White goes on YouTube, but if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I did not do honor to your words because it's really well written and I really love it. And like I said, it's way easier for me to read it and then meditate on it than to read it out loud. But you got the gist of what this oracle can give you. It's beautiful. It really is, and I know I repeat myself, but it really is so beautiful. It's moving. This is a beautiful oracle that really encouraged me to be a better person and to be kind to nature, kind to others, and kind to myself. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful tool. So thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye.